Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of The Road to B2 English. Today we have another exciting episode for you guys, don't we, Emily?
Oh, it's so exciting. I spent all of 2 minutes preparing it. That means it must be exciting. I'm just kidding, by the way. I spent years laboriously creating what we're going to talk about in these episodes. Don't I, Anna? You can verify, right?
Yes.
Good, perfect. Well, I have some questions that I'd like to ask you today, Anna. It's going to be a little bit of an interrogation because recently I have been having some weird dreams.
Oh, have you been eating something funny?
No, I haven't, but, or at least I don't think I have. I have been back in England, though. So I don't know if maybe I'm having, funny dreams because I've been stressed because I'm in England, or just because it's a change of environment or something like that. But it's just been a bit of a weird dream situation. Also, what did you just say about changing your diet? What's that got to do with dreams?
I don't know. I just always kind of assume that, what you eat affects everything.
True. They always say that if you eat cheese, it affects your dreams. Do you think that's true? Right, everybody at home, before you go to sleep tonight, eat a block of cheese and leave us a comment letting us know what happened.
Also, note what type of cheese, please. We would like to know.
Yes, exactly. We need, it's research. It's for research purposes. Thank us later. You will appreciate this. Hopefully, get yourself some nice cheese. But yeah, that's always been a really common thing. Not just cheese, I think, maybe dairy in general. I think that this is probably a conspiracy theory made up by lactose intolerant people to stop people from eating so much cheese. But that's just my opinion. That's just my theory.
Conspiracy theories with Emily.
Yes. Do you dream often, Anna?
No. Very, very rarely. Wow. Or seldom. What's more correct?
Both. You say I seldom dream or I rarely dream.
Okay.
Right. So, how rare is it? Like, once every decade, you're just like, oh my god, tonight's the night.
No, maybe once, in 2 months, maybe. Okay, I would say it's pretty seldom. I never have surreal dreams. That never happens. The crazy stuff where you go up the stairs and the stairs disappear behind you or something like that. Something like that people have. I never have those types of dreams. Every a few months I will have a dream where it will be something very very simple. I'll just be spending my day. And it'll just be slightly weirder, there will be a random actor that will be my cousin or something, something like that.
Yeah,
but it's always very boring. It's always just me sitting around the house, doing stuff. What about you? Do you dream often?
I don't think so. Not as often as I've known other people to dream. But maybe I'll have a dream once a fortnight or something like that. But for me, I've always noticed that dreams correspond to how stressed I am. So, for example, when I was 18, preparing to go to university, I would have a dream every night. It was crazy. And mine were exactly the same as yours. Unbelievably mundane. Just a normal life thing. But then I would be naked or something embarrassing would happen. Or, one of my friends I've known for years and years would come up to me and say, I don't like you anymore, you smell funny, and then walk away. And I'd be like, my friend. And then I would wake up.
I have a question.
Yes.
What does mundane mean?
Mundane just means really boring things that happen during life that are just the boring parts, I would say. Some people say that their lives are mundane. Which I think is a very, very nasty thing to say about your own life. But I would say that mundane is simply the opposite of interesting. Maybe there is another definition that would be more satisfying. Yeah, just something that doesn't have any excitement in it, I suppose. Okay. Because normally, I have a friend, my best friend, in fact, and he talks about his dreams And in fact, not even him. To be honest, the majority of the dreams that I've heard from other people, they're always hilarious. It's always something crazy happening. Somebody's flying, or they're flying, and they're a superhero, and they save the world, and there's dinosaurs. What the hell? I want to have one of these surreal, ridiculous dreams. What about you?
I know, like I can't even remember if I've ever had like a surreal dream, but they sound like a lot of fun. I have stupidly realistic dreams. Like every now and again, maybe once a year, I'll have that dream where someone's chasing me. You know, the classic. Someone's chasing, but it's always like near my family home.
Yeah.
So someone's chasing me, and I'm just like, I'll just go into the forest. Nobody will ever find me, and I just hide under a bush, and nobody ever finds me because I'm like, this is realistic.
So you have a dream where you're just waiting for the chaser to find you for like hours.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Wow, that is really mundane. That's like that dream should win the prize for the most mundane dream. Like it was going to be exciting. And then it ended up not being exciting because you logically hid from a chaser. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. Do you think that your dreams have meaning?
Well, yes and no. I think that my dreams are so boring that I don't know if walking around the house has a really deep meaning. Maybe I like walking around the house. I don't know.
Maybe you miss walking around the house when you're asleep, and that's your brain trying to tell you, I miss walking around the house. Please do it again.
I remember once, it was actually before Christmas Eve. So in Finland, we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, not on Christmas Day. I remember the night before Christmas Eve, I had a dream about Christmas Eve. And it was just like from morning to evening how the Christmas Eve like always goes, like what we do, what we eat and such. And then I woke up and I thought it was Christmas Day. Nothing like special happened in the dream. And it was actually Christmas Eve. And this like the same things that happened in my dream happened that Christmas Eve. And I was like, wow, I've just lived
creepy.
through this twice.
That's one of the biggest issues that I have when a dream is so mundane that it starts like happening in real life after you've just dreamed about it. I feel like that is something that really freaks me out like more than anything else. But I'm one, maybe I'm a little bit, hippie, voodoo, whatever you want to call it, but I think that dreams do have a meaning. I feel like they reflect on what's going on in your life quite a lot. But that's only because I think we are a bit different because you have a lot of boring, mundane dreams. I sometimes have weird, like, that's a message dreams. For example, when I think all of this, to be honest, every weird dream experience I've had, I could bring back to when I was about 17, 18 years old, when I was really stressed preparing for university. And I would always have this dream where my teeth would just come out. It doesn't matter what I was doing. Like my teeth would always just come out in my dream, and I'd be like, my teeth, and then I'd wake up touching my face, like, my teeth, where are the teeth?
Oh, that's weird though, because I feel like that's quite not common, but I've heard that before from people that they've had dreams where all of their teeth are like falling out. It's so weird. Like I wonder where it comes from.
Yeah. All of mine. Sometimes I have really cryptic dreams that make me think about them for a really long time, and it is very, very weird. But that one makes me think, right, I need to have a day off. If my teeth are coming out, I'm like, right, that's it, take a day off. It's too, terrible.
But it's good that you recognize them, because then you kind of know when you are that stressed, and you can, kind of not decipher the dream, but like, just understand that your body is like, all right, Emily, calm down, please have a day off.
Yeah. Exactly. Are you more likely to have dreams or nightmares?
Dreams. I think I very, very rarely have nightmares. Maybe like once a year, genuinely. Like I never have nightmares. So dreams, definitely. When I have nightmares, it's very like it sort of. I don't know how to describe it, but I keep thinking about it the entire day because it just so rarely happens that I'm like, oh no, like it affects me. I wake up and I'm like, oh my god. Like it's very strong, but I very rarely have nightmares. Maybe I'm just, I feel like I don't know. Maybe it is that my life is so boring that it's just I never have nightmares about anything because nothing ever happens. But what about you?
I don't think so. I think that, well, I don't agree with that because I feel like if your life were as truly boring as you say it is, then your brain would try and make up things to freak you out, right? Although I suppose it could do that when you're awake as well. Doesn't make a difference. You don't have to be asleep for that. Yeah, I'm more of a dreamer, I would say. Things that I would perhaps consider to be a nightmare in real life are just dreams. Like, failing exams. Very important that doesn't happen in real life, but in a dream, I'd just be like, yeah, that sounds about right. The amount of times I have failed exams in dreams, oh my god, it's terrible.
Oh, this is actually interesting. So when you have nightmares, are they more likely to be realistic dreams or like completely surreal stuff, getting like murdered by a demon or something like that?
Probably more realistic, like terrible situations that I don't want to happen in real life, because my brain knows that that's the way that it can hurt me the most.
I'm the complete opposite when it comes to that. Like, I never have surreal dreams. Like, when I dream, it's always realistic. But when I have that one nightmare a year, it's always something surreal. Like, it's always me going through doors and there being, like, demons behind the door and then just me running away and ending up in a different country in, like, a second. And then, like, it's something super weird.
Yeah.
It's more about, it's like, how you have different films, you have those horror films that are really obvious, and then you have those psychological thrillers where it's more about the tension and like the mood of the film that's like terrifying. That's like my nightmares. There's nothing like, there's no horror in it, it's just I feel so like terrified.
Yeah, like you're playing a video game and you can hear the enemy music, but you can't see the enemy. That happens to me all the time. Yeah, terrible stuff, that. Well, I have a list here, courtesy of a wonderful website called dreams.co.uk, of all of the top most common things that happen in dreams. And most of them are quite realistic. And I'm going to tell you one of them, and I want you to tell me what you think it means. So we talked about the meaning of dreams, right? How if it's actually true that it can have some sort of bearing on your actual life. Because according to dreams.co.uk, they truly believe that there is that there are some important meanings when it comes to dreams. So I'm going to do that, and I'd like to test you to see if you're right. I have already read it. I already disagree with like all of them, so I want to see what you have to say. But before we begin, guys, we just wanted to remind you that we have an Instagram account, and if you'd like more content from us, to pop on over there and follow us as we upload new videos and new posts every week.
Yes, it's the Grammar Police _official.
Please follow. please. We're very lonely. Right, are you ready, Anna?
As ready as I can be, yes.
Okay, so we'll try the first one that we talked about already. Your teeth falling out. What do you think it means?
Ooh, it feels so weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just... I just can't even think about all my teeth falling out. Just anxiety? What are they, like concrete examples of what they mean? Or
Yeah. I mean, they're a bit general, but sometimes they try and go into more detail about it. But anxiety is one of the reasons that they list. So specifically anxiety about your appearance, which to me I think is rubbish, because I used to have this teeth falling out thing all the time, and it was during exam period. So unless it is anxiety from the appearance of my exam sheet when I've finished my exams, not my own personal appearance, then yeah. But I don't know if I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, no, I don't. I also don't think, because my mum has had that same dream, and I don't think she's felt anxious about her appearance.
It also says a difficulty to communicate, like you're lacking confidence and you're not able to speak.
Oh, interesting. See, that I could psychologically see that more than the appearance thing, because it has something to do with the mouth. Like, I think if you were anxious about your appearance, I think it would be more likely to have something like all your hair falling out of them. I don't know, like something weird, because teeth. I think
Yeah, it
it's
seems a bit
the
weird.
confidence thing maybe is more likely, but I still think it's just general anxiety.
Yeah, I feel like you could blame anxiety on everything, though, can't you? Really? Yeah, it's anxiety, whatever, forget it. Anyway, the next one is one that you've already mentioned, being chased. A murderer is chasing you in your dream or something like that. What do you think that means?
Oh, this is going to be something super deep. Like, you're denying your problems, you're running away from responsibility, something like that.
Yeah, correct. Woo! It says that you have a tendency to run away from issues rather than tackle them. It is common for these particular types of, or these occurrences to happen in recurring dreams. What is a recurring dream, Anna, for the audience?
A recurring dream is a dream that you have more than once, that you kind of maybe have every now and again, something that just always reappears.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have recurring dreams?
Well, that one where I logically hide behind one bush in the forest, I have every now and again.
Well, stop running from your real life problems. I mean, not to turn this into a therapy session, but is there anything you're running away from, Anna?
I genuinely think that I am, like, you know me, I avoid conflict at all costs.
Yes.
Well, at all costs is maybe a bit strong, but I don't like conflict. I will much rather, like, just try to, like, give up my own opinion about something if it means I can avoid, like, a conflict situation. So maybe it's that.
Right, okay. Interesting. Here's another one. What does it mean? And this one I really relate to. I forgot to mention this. This is my recurring dream. What does it mean if you can't find a toilet in your dream? This is one of my... You're laughing. See, you're already laughing at me, and it's very serious. It happens to me all the time. It's like one of my most frequent dreams. Yep. Or I can find a toilet, but I go into... It gets even more sophisticated, right? I find the toilet, but inside the toilet, there's no, like, the door's broken, the toilet seat's broken, the toilet's upside down so you can't use it, or it's, like, public, so it's, like, in the middle of a train station and there's no walls.
Oh, no. See,
Terrible!
I feel like that... I don't know about the meaning of the dream, but it doesn't... Like, it could just mean that you want to pee.
Yeah, well, that's the fear. So I always used to consider it like my brain was saying, I need to wee, so I'm going to make Emily have a dream about weeing, so she wakes up. But of course, this is a very dangerous thing to do, because if you have a dream about weeing, well, you know the consequences.
No, but that's the point of the dream. You can't find a toilet.
Yeah.
Or you can't pee in the toilet. Wow, we should just...
This is a great episode, isn't it?
You're welcome, everyone.
Yes, this is great. What happens, so if you have this dream, anybody out there that relates to me and understands the pain of not finding a toilet, not even in public in real life, but also in your mind when you're asleep, apparently it means that you are struggling to express your needs in a certain situation in life, and you don't have enough time for personal issues. I feel like that's rubbish. I feel like I just needed a wee, but it's whatever. I understand. Maybe that's true. I can't tell.
You should make an experiment. Drink a lot of tea and water before you go to sleep one night and see if you get it again.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So maybe, like, I'll just have one really stressful week where I don't have time for myself. Like, I just work every single day in the week. And then on another week, I'll just drink loads and loads of water. But the problem is that all of my dreams will be filled with toilets. It's going to be so sad. Can you imagine? It's like, Anna, I don't want to talk to you. I'm so tired of getting the same dream over and over again. Right, one more. I'm trying to choose an interesting one. One that you may have had. What does it mean if you feel unprepared for an exam in your dream?
Okay. Well, I do see. I don't know if I'm being too obvious, but maybe it means that you're feeling unprepared for an exam.
Wow. Are you a psychic? Wow.
See, I've been working on my Sherlock Holmes skills. So.
All of these are just so stupid. I'm sorry, dreams.co.uk. This episode is not sponsored by dreams.co.uk. I'm really struggling to say just the name dreams.co.uk. It's very stressful. Well, as I was saying, we're definitely not sponsored by them because they keep offering the same reason why you might be stressed.
Or
why you might have a certain dream.
Anxiety that you're running away
You
from
know
all
it,
your
sister.
responsibilities.
You know it. They are a reflection on your lack of confidence and an inability to advance as well. So not only is it stress, but you feel like you can't advance if you fail an exam or you're not prepared for an exam. Yes.
Interesting.
Fascinating stuff. Do you think that's true?
No.
No. Have you ever had this dream?
No. But I also always feel prepared for exams, so...
Yeah. I see. There's one that I actually have or I have had in the past as well. This is really stupid. I don't know if we can even include this in the in the episode, but it's really funny though. So I feel like I have to say it's like my responsibility. I always, if I'm dating somebody, I always have a dream that I'm cheating on them, like a recurring dream. And it doesn't matter.
My God.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be with a celebrity, it could be with somebody I know, it could be with like anybody, literally anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. And I always wake up and feel guilty. And I remember one time I told one of my boyfriends about it when I was younger, and he genuinely got angry at me and didn't talk to me for a week.
What? Because of a dream?
Yes. So, by the way, cheating on someone is a very useful phrasal verb. If you're in a relationship with someone and you have a secret affair or a secret relationship, you are cheating on your boyfriend. And, yes, so my boyfriend at the time genuinely got angry at me for that, and I thought that was hilarious, and that's why we're not together anymore.
Yeah, that was totally uncalled for. Why would he do that?
Yeah, it's really stressful actually, because you know that you're cheating on your boyfriend in your dream as well. So you're like, what are you doing? Wake up, and then you wake up and you go, oh, he was a celebrity, you could have kissed. Come on, Emily.
I wonder if there's like a psychological thing for this one. You know, if any of you listening to this work for dreams.co.uk, let us know.
Send us a message. Oh wait, no, it's here. It's number 12 on the list of dreams.co.uk.
Oh my God.
I'm actually kind of scared. Should I read it?
What does it mean?
I'm nervous. It says, it can vary. Oh well. Well, I wonder. Dreams of cheating with a celebrity are common. For dreams where you are the one cheating on your partner, consider who you are cheating with and what values they represent. Typically, these dreams don't indicate attraction, but they may. But the person that you're cheating with may have certain qualities that you wish your partner could emulate. Sorry, previous boyfriends.
I love that you said before that literally with anyone, like you're cheating with anyone.
You know, that's really bad if that's true, because I'm gonna get like an email from somebody after this episode that's gonna be like, oh really? Just anybody, huh? Like, yeah, well, that sounds about right. That's why we're not together anymore. But yes. God, I feel like I've outed myself in public now. People, they know too much. They know too much. I feel like this is where we should end it now.
Yes, maybe this is enough. Before we tell any more embarrassing things about ourselves.
Yeah. Whoa, it's a bit much. Well, for fear of getting cancelled by my exes, thank you very much. I will now be going into hiding. This is a one-man show with Anna and Anna alone. And I suppose I will see you never.
Yes, and on that note, I will see you next week. We will see if Emily's still alive.
Yeah, wish me luck, guys. I'm a bit scared now. But thank you very much for coming. I hope that this was interesting. I thought it was quite an interesting one. What do you think?
Yeah, I also thought that. It was pretty interesting.
Maybe if we've talked about it enough now, we might actually have some interesting dreams for once.
Maybe. I would like to fly.
Yeah, me too. That's like my dream. That's absolutely flying, please.
Yes.
But if you guys have had any weird dreams, obviously please don't send us the weirder ones. But exchange your funny, questionable dreams in the comments below.
Yes, please do.
We'll be reading them and laughing at you.
Yes, and analysing you with dreams.co.uk. Not sponsored.
Exactly. Not sponsored, but, you know, in the end, they kind of pulled through for us, didn't they?
Yeah.
But yes. So, thank you very much for coming, and we'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions related to the topic, and we will try our best to respond to you. Please subscribe to the channel for a new podcast episode every Saturday, as well as essential tips during the week. See you next time!